Have you ever had to let go of someone or something because it was no longer in alignment with who you are or what you want out of life anymore? Hey, I'm Carrie Van Ice at Get Your Vibe Right. And this is something that I often see my clients struggling with, especially because my clients are dedicated to feeling better. They want to up-level their vibe. They want to feel better. They want to get rid of old emotional baggage. They want to move forward in their lives in a really powerful and meaningful way. And often one of the struggles that goes along with that is having to let go of relationships, especially, but sometimes business arrangements, jobs that just are not keeping up with the progress that they're making emotionally and vibrationally and happiness wise, right? You know it. You've got a friend who loves to complain, right? You know that you have a couple of friends out there who, when they get together, the number one thing they want to talk about is everything that's going wrong for them. And as you start to do this kind of work and get more and more on the positive side of the vibe level, you are going to find you are less and less interested in those conversations. And as you go more and more deeper into this work and you level up more and you become a happier person overall, focused on more positive things in your life, you're just going to become completely disinterested in hanging out with those people anymore. And sometimes those people happen to be family. And that is the really tricky bit. How do we navigate that? How do we set up boundaries to protect our own vibration, to protect our own emotional state so that we don't get dragged down into the negativity, the complaining, the worrying that many of our friends and family do? Well, these are the types of things that I love to talk about here at Get Your Vibe Right, and I often help people with when I give body code sessions to people one-on-one to help them release the old emotional energy patterns that are holding them back, that are keeping them stuck in these old relationships, old paradigms that no longer serve them. But I want you to know that as you do this work, it is the natural order of things, that things and people will start to fall away as you become more and more focused and intentional about your thoughts and the way you feel about the things that are happening around you. I promise though that every time this happens, what it does is it opens up the opportunity. It creates space in your life. It opens up opportunity for somebody who does match the positivity and the emotional level that you want to be at: joy, happiness, peace, calm, to come into your life and take the place of those people who were dragging you down into negativity and lower vibrational thoughts and feelings. So give yourself a pat on the back if you are at the level where things are starting to fall away. Be compassionate with yourself, be gentle with yourself. These are not easy relationships to let go of, but unless you do, you are not going to move forward. One of the greatest analogies I've ever heard for this is, as you are swinging through the jungle, you gotta let go of the vine behind you in order to catch the vine in front of you. You cannot hang on to something from the past and expect to keep your momentum in moving forward, and you cannot hang on to both of those vines at the same time, or you are stalled out. So know that this is the natural order of things, and that if you are finding you are struggling with relationships as you're doing this kind of work, you are exactly where you need to be, and better quality relationships are coming your way, I promise. And if you want to hear more about boundaries, which I talked about earlier, subscribe below and you won't miss one of my upcoming videos where I talk specifically about setting healthy boundaries and keeping out of other people's negative vibe circles.